Okay, welcome to Algebra 1, Section 1.6, Order and Absolute Value. I've got all your definitions on Quizlet, so you need to go to that and review the definitions, be familiar with those. We're going to do some examples in practice 1.6. So on number 2, it wants us to plot on a number line, on a separate number line, each of these points. Alright, so pretty straightforward. 0. We're going to plot on 0. 3. 1, 2, 3. Negative 1.2. Well, there's negative 1, so negative 1.2 is right beside it. And I'll write negative 1.2. 2/3, not quite 1. It'll be 2/3 in between. 2/3, and then negative 4. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Biggest thing on these is just don't get in a rush. Just look at it, put them right where they belong. On number 4, it wants us to place the correct equality or inequality symbol. So you got 2 squared is either less than, equal to, or greater than negative 4. Well, here's the deal. That's negative 4. That's a positive. So clearly, 2 squared, regardless of what it is going to be greater than anything negative. Okay, now it wants us to just write the distance from 0 that negative 12 is. That's what the absolute value means. You see that in your definitions on Quizlet. So negative 12 is still 12 places away from 0. I'll do it one time to give an example. I'm going to not center this. I'm going to say right there, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, negative 10, negative 11, negative 12. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is 12 positions away from 0. That's why when we have a negative inside the absolute value bar, we understand we're just dropping the negative. The reason being is because it's 12 units away from 0. Now here we got one a little bit different. We've got the negative absolute value of negative 3. So we need to think about that as the opposite of the absolute value of negative 3. Okay, so the absolute value of negative 3 is 3. It's 3 units away from 0, and I want the opposite of that. So that's going to be negative 3. Okay. Now it wants me to solve for the absolute value of x plus x plus 10 if x equals 4. So I'm going to replace x with 4. And I'm going to get the absolute value of 4 plus 10 is 14. And I'm not done. I'm 14 units away from 0. Okay. Now it asked us in words. The absolute value is the distance a number is from 0 on the number line. Use this definition to explain why the absolute value of 0 is 0. Okay, well, because 0 is 0 units away from 0 on a number line. All right. That's it. We'll go on to 1.7 next.